Hey everyone, Sarah here. Welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to show you what one of our very near future projects is going to be. Now, you all know that I love the rebrickable alternative builds, and if you haven't seen the video on the London Tower Bridge to the Science Museum, you're definitely going to want to check it out right there. But I love taking sets that are already in existence and changing them into brand new sets. So, if you can imagine where this video is going, I have the Disney Castle right here. Let me push this back. But I already have plans for this Disney Castle. See, when we move into our new Lego studio, my husband gave me a fantastic idea of having a gorgeous Disney display behind my work area, and that includes the castle, the Mickey and Minnie statues, the Steamboat Willie, the Disney train, and a few other of the small sketches and briquettes and things like that. So I had bought this castle just for that purpose, and unfortunately we haven't built it yet because given the space we're in right now and the height of the castle, there's not really a safe way to display it. So I figured we'll just wait till we get into the space to build it. However, the Disney Castle has a fantastic alternate build, and one of my Lego friends recently went ahead and did the build, and I'm super excited to do it myself. So of course, what that means is I needed to go get another castle. I will have leftover pieces, and I actually intend to keep those pieces. Let me get rid of the box. I intend to keep those pieces separated just in case. We never know what happens in the future, so it's always a good idea to kind of just think about things like that. Obviously, I already have another castle, so let's take a look. So this is set 71040, the Disney Castle, 4,080 pieces. You've got Mickey and Minnie, you've got Donald and Daisy, you've got Tinkerbell. So fantastic set. If you haven't already seen it, it's beautiful. I have not built it yet myself. I've seen it built. It looks amazing. I can only imagine, because I love pretty much every other thing that we built, that I'm going to love this. But again, display-wise, we just don't have the space to display it. But we do have a better chance to display the alternative build, which is a costume shop. So I think that will look especially amazing if you have an amusement park or you're making like a Disney World city. It would look beautiful in that, and we might in the future. We do own the roller coaster, and I'm looking at getting the carousel and the other amusement park rides, and of course I have the castle and the train, so who knows. I definitely can see an amusement park table in the future, definitely maybe in the distant future, since I have other table ideas to make before that. But I think the costume shop is going to be so cool, and I've seen actual photos of it, and my friend loved building it, so I wanted to give it a try too. So here we are. This one does require a few things, and they're not expensive. So the first thing is an actual base plate, because all modulars are built on base plates. And the recommended one is tan, but I've been told that you can get away with green. And obviously green is a lot cheaper because it's not retired. And this castle itself is not built initially on a base plate, so that's why you need an extra one, because it's not included in the box. So I have already made a Mills plate for mine. So I have the tan top, okay. These are the 4x4 tiles. I've created essentially a tan base plate, and this is the surface that I'm going to build the costume shop on. If you want to learn how to make Mills plates, or just learn more about them, check the link up there, because I can show you how to make this very simply and very affordably. So that's the first thing you need. Now the second thing you need is an additional 12 windows, because the costume shop will have more of a store-like window look, and you'll see a picture. I'll put a picture from Rebrickable on here too, so that you know what we're talking about. But they recommended, the Rebrickable site, the designer recommended picking up this package, and its number is 850423, and it's basically a minifigure display case, but it has the 12 windows and the clear inserts required to add to this costume shop alternate build. Plus you get a little space guy. So you can actually find these on Amazon, or you can find them on Bricklink. I bought them from Bricklink because they were a little cheaper. I ended up getting 2 boxes just to have some extra windows as well. But this was a very simple way just to conveniently get all 12 windows and a little space guy. He can go in the costume shop. He can be wearing a space costume. So you do need, obviously, the Disney Castle set. You do need some sort of base plate, and obviously you don't need to make a Mills plate, but it is what we're doing, and you need this. Now, what you're going to end up doing with this, which is going to get very tricky, is you're going to dump out the whole contents, and you basically have to open all the bags at once to build the alternative build. It doesn't go bag by bag, and we've experienced this with the London Tower Bridge there. We also experienced it when we used the Colosseum to build Boone's Castle. So basically we had already built the Colosseum, so the pieces were already there, but we had to debuild it, unbuild it, deconstruct it, and then sort it. So sorting is going to be kind of an important step in this. Basically, I like to grab a bunch of just cheap, clear trays from, sometimes we just save our deli containers or the dollar store, cookie sheets or plastic trays. Do I have? Oh, where's my plastic tray? I usually have a plastic tray from IKEA floating around, and I will, gosh, it's such a small area, but yet I still can't see it. I thought I'd put it. Well, anyway, I have a plastic tray, and what I like to do is kind of put all the small odd parts on it in their little sections. It's a tray about this big, and it's just like a $3 plastic tray from IKEA, and I'll show it to you when we actually get into this. But I like to just kind of give this a basic sort. You can obviously sort in a couple ways. You could sort by every type of piece. You can sort big and little. You can sort similar types of pieces, similar colors, just whatever you can do to kind of move the pieces around. If you don't have a cat like mine who's going to jump up on the table, you can basically sort it all out on a big table and just have little piles of pieces everywhere. I won't be able to do that. I will definitely show you once we get to the sorting process what that maybe looks like for us. I'm excited to tear into this and kind of just see what's inside the box. So why don't we do that right now? Why don't we just break open the box and check it out together? And then I will get it sorted out and we'll get it building and we'll give you a progress report, hopefully sometime soon. So let's see, this is a big box. I don't have anything to open it with either, so I'm going to just use my nails. I always love opening a box for the first time. Try not to damage it. All right. There's a box inside a box. You always know it's going to be good when there's a box inside a box. The Colosseum had lots of boxes inside of boxes, and so did the Millennium Falcon. We haven't opened up because we've been opening up a lot of retired sets lately, so they don't have the box inside a box thing going on. All right, so we have a box inside of a box, and we have a lot of bags. All right, so that's it. That's it inside the box. I'm guessing that the instruction manual is inside there. I have a random assortment of bags. I have 4, I've got 5, I've got 12, okay, 7. I wonder how they decide that. If anyone knows how they decide that, let me know. So that's, oh wait, they might, this might be right. Okay, so that's the 9, so I must have like from 4 through 12. Nope, there's a 3. 10, 5, 10, 7, there's a 2. Alright, So these are all over the place, basically. So let's crack open this one. I'm not gonna worry, I won't save the inner boxes. There's not really a great reason to, although I will until I really get ready to dump all the pieces out. Yeah, just a lot more bags. Ooh, that is a lot of bags. All right, so yeah, I can see there definitely wasn't, they don't necessarily divide it like 1 through 6 in one box and then like 6 through 12 loose. So we don't, but see, the thing is with this castle, since we're not building the castle out of it, the bags don't really matter. The numbers really don't have any bearing on the build at all, because we're going to be starting potentially in a completely opposite direction than the instructions would actually call for. But I guess this is a Disney Castle unboxing, so it looks like we have 14, might be the highest. 1, 3. Yeah, I would say, oh, I got a couple little extra pieces here that were not in a bag, so I'll make sure they don't get mixed in with other parts. Yeah, I would say 14. 14 is our biggest. Oh, we have 2 more of these. These must be around the top. I don't know how many of the stickers we'll use, so we have a nicely packaged manual here. And then there we go. There's the manual. Beautiful. Have you ever seen the Disney Castle? Let me know. Tell me in the comment if you've seen it, if you've been inside it, if you've been to Disney World. I've actually been twice, which is why I am so excited to have this, because I really enjoyed my visit there. And I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll throw it in here. We usually go, if we go around my son's birthday, which is in September, and they're already decorating for Halloween. So usually when we see the castle, it's kind of in its Halloween phase, and I have some pretty pictures from that. But yet we have Minnie and Mickey and Daisy and Donald and Tinkerbell, and you can even see that they've got their own little autograph there. But we love going to Disney. We can read about the welcome to the first ever Lego Cinderella Castle, cross the stone bridge and enter the arched doorway to a place where dreams come true. It really does feel like when you're in Disney World, honestly, you feel like you are in some sort of bubble. It's so magical. It's hard to describe. You don't even mind that there's like hundreds of people around you. Well, you might, like right now in this time period, but in general, like I'm not a one who likes to go to crowds and things like, but it does not feel like you've gone to Walmart, okay? Like, Walmart on a Saturday morning and you're like surrounded by people and you're like, get me out of here. But you could be surrounded by just as many people waiting in line, but you don't feel it because everyone is there because of magic, like Tinkerbell's fairy dust kind of thing. It just feels I don't know. It's you're in a whole new world. There's lots of enter the magical world, and on this page they show you lots of different movie scenes from different Disney movies. We love the Fantasia nighttime show where you've got Mickey, the Sorcerer Mickey, and it just takes over this whole like mountain scene. We would watch that every single night. That's our favorite show. So definitely this starts out probably very much differently than we're going to start out. So this is how you would start out building the castle, and this is why you need a base plate to build the costume shop. But I won't keep going on and on about the magic of Disney. You probably already have an idea if you're here watching this. So that's it for this video. I'm basically going to start sorting this, and I'll make you a sorting update because we do a lot of rebrickable alternative builds, or we're also prepping for a lot. If you saw my last shopping haul, I can put it up there, we actually picked up 2 more modulars that we already have, just because we love the alternate builds and we think it's a really clever way to add a new modular to your city, especially if you don't want to go back and purchase retired ones. If you're able to get more of the ones that are currently out at the $199 price point or less, then that's a great alternative. Now again, like I said, this price point at $349 plus the additional supplies is a little high, and I totally understand that. If I couldn't make a choice, I don't know if I would choose this over a retired modular, really. I might want one of those instead, but here we are. We are going to be building the alternative build for the Disney Castle, which is the costume shop, and I will put a link to those directions in the description. And yeah, we'll get this sorted and we'll check back in. So have a great day, happy building, and I'll see you in the next video.